falling asleep for another 30 minutes, but I am up now and we're gonna go do cardio and abs right now. Since it's only cardio and abs today, I've decided to do them at home. Luckily, I'm right next to the patio, but it is freezing right now. So I'm gonna keep this on. I'm just gonna switch into some workout clothes. And then I think I wanna do cardio at Golden Gate Park today. And I haven't really been doing a bunch of cardio recently. I mean, I have, but not as in like running. So I kinda wanna go for a little 3-mile run. So let's go do that. Just out of curiosity, I just want to know how the weather is right now. Hey Google, what's the weather in San Francisco right now?
Right now in San Francisco, it's 43 degrees and sunny. Today, it'll be mostly sunny with a forecasted high of 62 and a low of 40.
43 degrees right now. 43 degrees. We have the heater turned on right now. My body cannot withhold a lot of like cold temperature, but I'm sure I can get used to it regardless. But it's like, I don't know, the way I'm dressed right now, I don't think it would withhold. But anyway, a few updates for you guys. So Lulu has officially moved out of the room, which is where I'm currently residing. As you guys can see, I own the room, I own the living room, and I guess in a way I have most access to the patio. So that's what's going on with that. And I'll give you guys a little tour of my space in this video here. And well, I've also started a new fitness training program with, if you guys know, Zila Fitness. Yes, it's because of David Dobrik. Because it's like, if David Dobrik can do it, who's to say I can't? Like, bro, David Dobrik, come on. Controversial opinion. I mean, controversial topic, but yeah, he kind of pushed the limit a little bit, and I'm just like, okay, well, hold on. If he could do it, I could do it. So I've joined the Zila Fitness training program for the 75-day challenge. I'll put it up right here, actually. So the 75-day challenge basically just consists of like walking 10,000 steps, meeting your daily workouts, meeting your cardio, meeting no soda, meditation, I believe it's no sugars, and a few other things. And it's like, I'm on day 9. So I've been doing this for about a week and a half, and honestly, I kind of really like it. I like the flow that it's having right now, and I can feel it making a change for like future. My brain is not working right now. We're gonna go grab an energy drink, and I'm gonna make a coffee as well. But I can feel it making a change for my future, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I'm excited to see how these 75 days end. And yeah, so those are a few of the updates. With running, y'all, I am still running 2 to 3 times a week. That goes in hand with my cardio for the Zila Fitness training. Like today is abs and cardio. I'm gonna be doing abs at home and cardio at the park. Anyway, yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. I also just have a few more errands to do today for my last day off, and you guys are just gonna be coming with me. But the update with running, yes, I am running 2 to 3 times a week now. I am not training for anything specifically. I'm not training for a marathon anymore. I'm not training for a half marathon. I'm not training for a 15K. If anything, I might start training for a 10K, because as I said in my previous video, if you watched the last video, you know that I want to escalate with running. So I've already done a 5K this year. I want to do a 10K next. So leveling up to a 10K and leveling up to like 15, leveling up to a half marathon, and then leveling up to the full marathon. That's my plan with running this year. It's still something that I want to pursue, and we're just going to see how it goes. Also, a lot of you guys have not seen it, but I do have a vision board. I don't know if I want to show you guys completely, but I do have a vision board, and I have a lot of things that I do want to accomplish this year. It's a bit unfinished, unfortunately. I haven't printed out a few of the last things, but this is the way I have it as of right now. And this will be hung up right above my bed. And it's basically just a few things like growing the body of my dreams, walking 10,000 steps a day, getting a full 8 hours of sleep. I want to start hiking a little bit more. I want to camp a little bit more. I want to do all the outdoorsy things that I have been telling myself that I want to do, and I end up not doing them because it's just like, oh, I need to work, or I need to do this and I need to do that. But I have 3 days off currently. So I have Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays off. And I want to use Sundays as my unplug kind of day. So there's always going to be something to do. And if I always choose that over all of the things that I've already talked about, then it's like I'm never going to get to do any of this. Do you know what I mean? There's always going to be something to do, and I can't keep putting this off. I'm gonna be 24 this year, which is insane to me. It's a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be 24 this year. I'm currently 23 years old. Like last year I was 22. What do you mean I'm gonna be 24 this year? It doesn't make sense. Let's go hit abs and then we'll talk a little bit more later. I do want to show you guys the space really quickly. So maybe within this video I'll show you guys the entire house, because I've made that promise to you guys before and I've never shown you. But as of right now, I'm currently in my housemate's living area. So this is a living area we used to share because I used to not have a lot of space basically, and she was kind enough to have me share with her. So her room is in there, and this is her living area, which in previous videos you can see I used to have this area here. And now it's really nice because like we have our own living areas, which is just split by a curtain here. So coming into my living area, I guess you can say, this is what we have. Definitely moved a few things around. My books are now in here. My plant is here. I've used an old calendar as little posters because I really love the art. And then all of this here. My TV, this I got off of Facebook Marketplace, and then, you know, some little things here. What I like about this here is that it comes up. Let me show you, hold on. So I can like be doing work here while watching whatever. So that's really cool, and just slowly close itself. So that's definitely something I love about this table here. It is an IKEA table that I just got off of Facebook Marketplace. I got it for like about $60 when it was originally like, I think originally it was like $180. So I really scored a deal there, and they were super kind about it. The way we had to shove this into my car is just a whole story, and I'll tell you guys hopefully some other day. But it does have storage inside, which is really nice, and I just keep all of my Vogue magazines because I had a Vogue subscription for about 2 years. I used to get a new Vogue magazine every month basically. They're all in there. Yeah, you just close this and it closes gently. This is now a closet, well, a coat closet with like storage in the bottom, storage on the top, more storage and cleaning supplies here. I have my portable heater here, all that basically, just a lot of cleaning supplies. And then we come to the couch. So the couch was not really a big deal for me, to be honest. I didn't really care about the size. I didn't really care about much, only if it was like affordable and something that will fit to the height of this table here when it comes up. And I found this one on Amazon for about $200, which was totally worth it to me. It was an easy build, and it's actually really comfortable to sit on. Like, it is a love seat. This is what it's considered, a love seat, and I don't mind it just because it is a small space, so kind of fit the small space nicely. So that's what we have there, and it is at a perfect height for the table as well. And coming over here, we have my vacuum, we have some outdoor shoes, and some more fancy little outdoor shoes. I have a plant. I have like a little trash can hidden in there. This is my living room water bottle. I have water bottles for like every section that I'm sitting at for a long period of time. So I have a living room water bottle, I have a desk water bottle, and I have a nightstand water bottle. So water bottle. I have all of my totes that I use most often here. Some more decor. And here is my treadmill. So I did end up buying a treadmill, and it can be turned into a walking pad, which I can shove under my table that lifts up and down. And the reason I bought this treadmill was mostly because I like to take afternoon walks or just walks after dinner, and lately I haven't been able to do that because the sun goes down really fast, and as a woman I don't really feel as safe walking out at night, or if I do I have to walk with something in my hand, with like my hood on, with everything on, walking really fast too. So this just made me feel a lot more comfortable, and then I can watch something as I'm completing my steps. So that's one of the main reasons I bought this in the first place. And then, as you guys already know, we do have the patio here, which we will be right here doing our ab workout, and then we go into the room. So the room does have a door to it. It is a sliding barn door, which you just slide to go in and out of. And this is the way I have my room set up right now. And yes, I have a blackout curtain. I have a blackout curtain here. I have a whole shelf of my plants. Some of them are fake, some of them are real. My vision board that I will be putting right up here in this area. My bed. So this bed, the funny story about this bed, so this bed was on the one that had broken previously. These are beds that our landlord furnished for us. So this bed was already here. It's a long story for the beds, but the bed was already here, and this black metal frame here, this black metal frame I had built for Lulu and a boyfriend that stayed over occasionally because their bed broke because it didn't have a beam in the middle, and that beam in the middle, when two people sleep on it, it kind of just gravitates lower and lower, and that without that beam supporting there, that's why it kind of just like splat. Do you know what I mean? So I built this for them. No instructions, only delusions, and I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did. I can post pictures here. Yeah. I don't know how I did it, but I did. And now I sleep on it too, and it's very durable, it's very sturdy. I think it happens to be one of the best beds I've ever slept on by far. So very grateful that I was able to do that. Coming into 2025, I told myself nothing is impossible, and clearly nothing is impossible. So that's how we have it now. So I did buy this so I can have more of my running medals and running bibs just on display, because I feel like these are bro. I feel that these are huge accomplishments that never in my life I would have seen, or I would have seen myself do at all. So that's something that I need to see visibly, and to remind myself that, hey Maria, you've done this, you've accomplished this in the past, you can do it again. So it's kind of nice to see that every day. And then going a little bit further away from that, we have my nightstand here, which is filled with a lot of my equipment for cameras and, you know, all my social media stuff, and a book that I like to read before I go to bed. This here, some lights, some moody lights, because I love moody lights. Those are my supplements that I like to take every once in a while. This is my nightstand water bottle, as I was telling you guys. And then we go up here, we have some pictures and some keychains that I've collected throughout like my journeys of like where I've been and stuff like that. So a lot of like New York, Los Angeles, some Oregon, and all that. And then we get to the mirror. So with the mirror idea, I've done this before because we have really high ceilings. I believe they're like, I don't know, I want to say maybe 14-foot ceilings here, downstairs specifically. So I was like, I want to go up instead of expand sideways. So that's exactly what I did. I used my old bookcase for clothing, which is all this here. So I have like all of my undergarments on here, some leggings, some pajamas, and then I just put the mirror on top and it works perfectly. And then going on to this side is where we have my closet and some shoes there. Closet has remained the same, nothing much has changed, it's just relocated is all. My hamper is now here, my air purifier is there, my hats are just hanging on here, and then I have both of my schedules here. This is my personal, this is my no. This is my content creation schedule, and this is just fun activities, bills, birthdays, and my job. And then I have my desk here, which I was telling you guys, this is the one that actually elevates, which is really cool. Yeah. So that's that. And yeah, well, that's the tour of my space. So now let's go do some abs real quick. I feel a little bit more warmed up at telling you guys all about that. So let's go hit abs, and then let's go for a run, and then do some errands, because I have to do some things today. My GoPro died for a little bit, so I had to charge it while I was finishing up my ab workout. I am finished. Now I'm gonna do like a little meditation here.
Welcome to the Daily Calm. You can even imagine the string in the top of your hand. Close your eyes.
I have finished the ab routine. I have finished the calm meditation. I am gonna go run an errand that I've been putting off for quite a while now. And after that's done, then I can go on my run peacefully. Let's go do that. But right now I also need to take up some dirty dishes I have been stashing down here. Don't come at me for putting bread in the fridge. It lasts longer. It actually really does. I can make it last for up to 2 months probably. But we're gonna have some carbs for this morning's run. Just some whole wheat toast. With a little bit of pure Irish butter. Welcome back to my car. Hello, hello. So something I've been putting off that I've been meaning to do is a smog check for my car. I've never done one in the past. This is gonna be my first one doing it by myself. I am a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but let's just see if the people there can help me. And I just never wanted to be one of those girls that's like a bit oblivious to like whatever's going on with my car and then finding out that there's other issues that I was so unaware of. But anyway, it'll all be good. I'm so grateful to have a dad that's very on top of my car. I've never had to worry about anything, not even like the oil change. He always does. He's always done the gesture of changing my oil for me, which I'm so grateful for. Gracias, pa, por siempre cambiar mi aceite de mi carro. Yeah, so let's go do a smog check and see what happens. That was the fastest smog check I've ever done in my life. Well, it's the only smog check I've ever done in my life. But that went by so fast. That was only like 5 minutes. They just had me sign a few papers and then the guy did the check and now I'm off. I did not expect it to be that fast, but everything's good. We passed the smog check. I sent it over to my sister and we're all good. We're gonna get our plates in time. Everything's gonna be great. We're gonna get our sticker in time, I mean. Let's go have our run now that this stress is lifted off of me. Let's go. We are currently by the beach. I think my plan for today is just to run by the beach because it's so clear today and you can see the waves, you can see the ocean like so beautifully clear. And may I add, this is actually like pretty damn rare for San Francisco because there's always fog covering it or just there's always something covering it. And right now it just looks very beautiful. I mean, the sun is out for Christ's sakes. Like, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I found a banana in my bag and that's what I'm eating right now, is another carbohydrate. One of the best tips I've learned as a runner or as like an athlete, no, I'm not gonna do that. I am an athlete, is to eat carbohydrates before you exercise. So like in the mornings and all that. In the mornings, eat toast, bananas, whatever carbs you wanna have in the morning. And then throughout the day, you burn them. And then by night, you have meats and stuff. You have meats, vegetables, and all that to repair your muscle fibers that you tore during your workout. That is one of the best tips I've ever learned. And I can definitely see a change within my body whenever I apply those tips. And yeah, that's something I just wanted to pass off to you guys and do what you will with that information. I'm gonna eat this banana. I'm gonna drink my Alani Nu. These are the miniature versions. I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's like the perfect amount of energy because I still want to have coffee later. So it's 100 milligrams in here and then my coffee is gonna be about 90 milligrams of caffeine. So that maxes out my 200 max a day caffeine intake. So yeah, I really like these. I really enjoy these. And the flavors just taste really good. 0 sugar. It's about 5 calories per can. It's honestly, it has a lot of vitamins too. It's got vitamin B6, B12, biotin 20. I lack vitamin B6 and I lack vitamin B12, so that is perfect. And it has potassium. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of enjoying the view of the ocean. It just looks really pretty. I actually want to show you guys how this looks. In my previous video, guys, I did mention to you guys how I used to go to the beach every second I had. Any moment that I had available to go to the beach, I went. And I think I kind of lost sight of that when I'm trying to pursue like my own career and I'm trying to pursue like my own path. I've lost sight of like the things that made me genuinely happy. And some of the things that made me genuinely happy were being outdoors a lot, camping, hiking, going to the beach, going to the park. All of these things of just being outdoors made me so genuinely happy. And I think after trying to pursue something and trying to make something out of myself, I lost sight of that. So that's something I want to reestablish in 2025. So just being outdoors more and maybe just taking the time to, as I've said already, to just unplug. Because all of my time is either spent at work, working out, or working for social media. So if I just take some time to unplug, I feel like that'll be so much better for my mental health and I won't burn out as fast. I'm sorry to talk with my mouth open, but I shouldn't have taken a bite of the banana. I won't burn out as fast because the thing with YouTube is that I tend to burn out pretty fast because I see myself doing the same thing every single day and I'm like, whoa, I'm doing the same thing every day. This is kind of ridiculous. We're gonna try new things here and there. This is gonna be a bit of an experiment. It got to a point where YouTube ended up feeling like a job and I don't want it to feel that way. I remember how fun it used to be, how confident I used to be with YouTube, how YouTube actually made me confident and made me have a lot more fun creating videos because I am the creator of this video right now, and if I'm not having fun making it, then what's the point? Do you know what I mean? So I don't want to see it as just a job. I don't want to see it as like something I have to do. I want to see it as something I want to do, as something I'll have fun doing. And lately, I think it's more of the privacy situation that I have going on now. Lately, I've been having my creative juices flowing. Like I just made a campaign with JAVVY. JAVVY and I had a little partnership agreement and I created a video. They wanted me to make a Valentine's theme and that's exactly what I did. But the creative juices were flowing. Past me would probably just have made a Valentine's theme drink. But I saw a lot of creators that also earned that partnership with them just make drinks and I'm like, okay, I want to be a little bit different. I want to like establish some emotion to the consumer. I want to make it just a little bit more aesthetic and that's exactly what I did and I'm so happy with the way it turned out. Even if it didn't get that many views or likes, I am so happy with the way it turned out. I have not felt that kind of like creative juice flowing in such a long time. So thank you, JAVVY. First of all, for sending me that. Honestly, okay, talk about JAVVY real quick. I don't really tend to like promote things that I'm not really into, but JAVVY is actually really good and I do suggest that you guys try it out. Oh my gosh, am I actually doing this right now? You guys, JAVVY is a coffee concentrate. This is not sponsored, by the way, but I am getting an affiliate link for this. This is not sponsored, but JAVVY is a really good coffee concentrate and I suggest that you guys try the white chocolate because that's one that I wanted to try, but we went with the original coffee flavor. We want the original coffee flavor. It's smooth, it's good. It kind of just makes it taste like a latte and the teaspoon of the amount of coffee concentrate is your espresso. Like it's that good. It just tastes, I honestly really love the taste. But if you'd like, you can use my discount code. I think it's Maria24566 for 20% off your first order, which honestly, that's such a steal. You will literally get like, you can buy one of the packages and get like a lot of money off. Anyway, I've been talking for a while now. I don't know what this guy's doing, but yeah, just wanted to say a few things. So after I finish this banana, we're gonna stretch and go for the run. Just had to take a quick restroom break. I am at 0.6 miles. Let's go finish. I have just completed the run. I left my hoodie on just to make it just like slightly difficult for me. And it felt difficult. I added 2 more minutes to my last PR, which was 30 minutes. And today I hit 32, which still is better than my previous few 5Ks. Like I used to do 35, I used to do like 37, so huge improvement still. The thing that made it more difficult was the hoodie. It was cold. I was like, I don't want to take it off just yet, and let's just see how much I struggle with it on. And I struggled pretty damn well, I'm not gonna lie. But we hit 3.16 miles today. I ran through the beach. I ran through Golden Gate Park. I feel great. I can't wait to go home and eat a good meal right now. So let's go home and eat a good meal. First and foremost, I have a really bad habit of waiting to take a shower until like when I'm going into bed. I want to try taking a shower right after I do my workout. I know it sounds nasty waiting until like the very last minute, but if I know that I'm going to be getting dirty for the rest of the day, I'd rather just shower once and wait until my day is basically over. So that's why I wait so long. But let's try a little something different just because I'm going to be editing for the rest of the day, and shower first, then eat, then go into the work day. And it is currently 12:02. I want to take you guys through a little bit of my skincare routine because I feel like I don't show that enough, and it's something that I promote the most on my Instagram. And trust me, the products that I promote on Instagram are ones that I do use on the daily. So first off, I lather this all over my body. It doesn't last as long as I hope. I think this one lasted me for about like maybe a month and a half. I typically like to go for those like bigger bottles that will last me like up to 3 or 4 months, and I won't have to keep buying them as much. But I start off with this. First of all, this is ginseng and snail mucin. So I start off with this. This little thing has lasted me quite a while already. Just do about 3 drops of that. And then that is the base. Take this with a grain of salt, y'all. These are just my favorite products, and yes, my skin is gonna get red for just a little bit because I am like putting a lot of pressure on my face. And then I like to go in with the hyaluronic acid by The Ordinary. This has been one of my favorites since I moved to San Francisco and I started looking into more skincare products. Luckily, actually, The Ordinary had sent me an extra one, which is this one here, which is so cool. I don't have to worry about that. I do use them pretty often. So yeah, just lather that around my entire face. And then normally I go in with my Belief, but I am currently out of my Belief. So I am out of Belief. So as of right now, I'm using the Laneige Water Bank collection, which they have sent me gracefully. Like, oh my god. They sent me their Water Bank little gentle gel cleanser and the hyaluronic moisturizer, cream moisturizer. I haven't tried out the cleanser yet because I'm still on the Face Shop Rice Water Bright. But I will be trying that one as soon as I can. But this is the one I've been using, and honestly, I love the smell of it, and it just feels so good going on my face. I still love Belief, don't get me wrong, but the fact that this has just like been a lifesaver and I haven't had to purchase any new moisturizer is kind of really nice. You just lather that on as well. And then with the application of the moisturizer, I like to give my face a little massage. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And then a little extra step I like to do on the occasionally, I like to curl my eyelashes. And then add some of The Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. This eye has been a little bit irritating lately, so I'm not gonna put it on my eye, I'm just gonna put it on the lashes. Just like that. And that's it. I've made myself a quick little breakfast, a little high protein meal if you must, but I'm just gonna watch some show as I'm eating and then get into work. And it is now 12:52 p.m. I'm gonna do that and then we'll get into the work segment of my day. Oh, I've also made an iced latte with the coffee concentrate from JAVVY that I got, and it tastes so good. Like I can't explain how good it actually tastes. And this is the original, so I can't even imagine like how the flavors taste. I added like tablespoon of my creamer. It's a sugar-free hazelnut creamer, and it tastes like a hazelnut latte. It's so good. There's protein in here because I use Fairlife as my protein, and the coffee is like 5 calories, and that's all it has. So really good. Currently 6:47 p.m. I just finished a YouTube video. I just finished editing a YouTube video, as a matter of fact. It's a short form video. I want to have like a buffer video just for this week so I can catch up on newer things that will be coming out for the future of YouTube. So that's how we have it right now, and I am hungry. I was starting to edit an Instagram reel for my fitness page, but I realized I'm hungry, so I'm gonna let my phone charge for a little bit while I go make something to eat. I still have a lot of like meal prep to go through, which luckily I don't have to cook for a little bit. But yeah, so we're just gonna go make something to eat real quick because I'm hungry. Vibes. Let's also just take all the dirty dishes I have. I think I do. This is one of my meal preps. It's basically chicken, zucchini, and some brown rice. Living with roommates. While that is warming up, we're gonna kill some time and wash our dishes. I'm gonna add some teriyaki marinade and sauce. Just maybe like a little dash. Maybe in the rice? Maybe in the chicken. Let's put it on the chicken. And like a little bit. Just sprinkled on there. I believe it's about 15 calories, maybe 2 grams of sugar. It's just the sodium that's super high, but let's try it out. I also want to add some sriracha. Let's do that. Sriracha. 0 calories, which is why it's just one of my favorite sauces. As for my sweet tooth craving, I think I'm just gonna have my protein shake. Either the vanilla flavored or cinnamon cookie batter. I love cinnamon. I love snickerdoodles. Everything about it. Yes, please.
Players look like garbage.
Just a quick little update. I finished my food. It was kind of really delicious and it hit really good. It hit really nicely. I was watching BoJack Horseman. It's one of like those comfort TV shows, I guess you can say. I really enjoy it every once in a while. But as of right now, I kind of just prepped my stuff for tomorrow because I am commuting to work tomorrow. So this is all I have prepped. I have my tote bag here. I'm charging my iPad, phones, I have my water bottle, my purse, and the shoes that I will be wearing tomorrow. I have everything prepped and ready. It is currently around 8:30. Actually, it's gonna be 8:35 now, but I'm gonna go to bed just so I can. I've been really trying to prioritize 8 hours of sleep. I've just been really trying to prioritize my 8 hours of sleep, and so far I feel the most functional, I guess you can say, when I have enough sleep. Which is stupid to say because it's like we all should know this already. Like, oh, if you get enough rest, obviously your body's gonna feel a lot better. But my little dummy is like, I can function on 4 hours of sleep. I can function on 3 hours of sleep. I can function on 2, whatever. But that's really not the case. And I really need 8 hours of sleep. And then for the future, for the next few days or the last 3 days of this week, I open the coffee shop. So I have to wake up just a bit earlier than normal. And I haven't opened the coffee shop at this location in a while. And it's not that I'm like incapable of doing it. It's just like, I don't know if I'm capable of waking up as early as I used to, because for the time that I have to be there at 6 in the morning, open up at 6 in the morning, get everything prepped and ready, which I know how to do. I'm very capable of doing that. Also, for your information, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but I am a team lead, I guess you can say. I'm one of their supervisors, whatever. Like I'm a supervisor, team lead, whatever you want to call it. That is something I guess I should have mentioned a while ago. So I was rehired in this position. So anyway, point being, I'm gonna have to wake up earlier, which I'm gonna have to go to sleep just a smidge earlier. And if I can get used to it now, it'd be so much better for the long run. And let's just get ready for bed, I guess. Good night.